And a super good morning to each and every single one of you. As you can see, I've got my blue sweater on, but my Travelers Mountain Village 10k race technical shirt underneath it, because even though it's grey and miserable looking out there, it's still warm enough to build up a little bit of a sweat. Time is now just gone 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I need to hot foot it back in a homeward direction, simply because it's due to be starting to rain within the next half hour, 45 minutes. And being here in the south of Spain, we don't like the rain all that much. Some would say we're even a little bit allergic to wet weather here in the south of Spain, because we have sunshine and pleasant weather for such a vast chunk of the year. Anyway, content-wise, reasonably good week. I got 5 posts published, another whole bunch outlined, plus for my Project 24 mastermind that I've got coming up this coming Thursday, I've basically outlined the mastermind that I'm going to be leading, and the mastermind is going to be all about outlining. So I've outlined the outlining mastermind, where in that mastermind, everybody that attends, by the time they get to the end of the mastermind, will have outlined at the very least one blog post, maybe even 2 blog posts that will be super quick to write, as well as being able to rank relatively well based on my experience. Anyway, can't see it really much, but look, the first figs of spring, and it's only the 11th of February, go figure. Anyway, another little side note quickly. Olives behind me, as you can see, last night was a fair amount of rain, because there's quite a few puddles for this dry part of Spain. Anyway, what else have I got coming up that we can both be looking forward to? Well, I'm going to be joining in a virtual format Ricky Kessler of Project 24, because he did his Project Double Time, didn't quite make his target, so he needs to run a whole bunch of miles. Well, he and I'm going to be running a whole bunch of miles in solidarity with him, but we're going to be doing it in an exciting way. Thanks to Bow Miles of Australia, we're going to be doing a bunch of miles that we need to run in the format of 1 mile per hour. And as you all know, both for Ricky, who used to run, hasn't been running that much recently, and myself, running 1 mile will take us a whole lot less than an hour to complete. But the idea behind this is, at the top of every hour, we start a run, and that run lasts 1 mile. When we get to the end of our 1 mile run, we stop, we haul out our laptops, and we do something that involves content production. I know on my blogs I'm needing to update the About Me pages, I'm needing to update all of my author bio footers that come in at the bottom of each blog post. I need to do that. The About Me photograph that's to the right of each blog post, that needs substantially updated blurb to be able to help the overall page rank a whole lot better. Oh, my right arm's getting a little bit tired, so I'm going to try and switch over to my left without blocking the camera. Anyway, so that's the idea. At the top of every hour, we run a mile, and for the rest of that hour we do something on the blogging front that moves the needle forward as far as the success of our blog is concerned. I'm going to be needing to do an outline for that video, which I need to send through to Ricky. He's going to be doing an outline for his video that he's going to be sending through to me, because within our respective videos, what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to check in with each other on a virtual type of format, and the checking in clips we'll be able to send across to each other to be able to edit into our respective videos. So as you can imagine, this is going to be a substantially more substantial video than what I normally produce, like these ones that I'm doing at the moment, walking along a beautiful piece of gravel track. There's a piece of tarmac just on this side of the hedge which other people are walking on, but that's mainly used for cyclists, and I don't want to be crashed by a cyclist while talking to you, although this track that I'm walking on at the moment is about to go veering off to the left and I want to keep going straight, so I'm going to need to step across onto the dangerous side of the track, which is going to be a paved track and not such a lot of trail. Oh, no cyclists coming up behind me, so I can carry on talking to you. Anyway, the basic premise is, for the rest of the hour, something on the blogging front, and in our respective outlines we're going to be probably looking to be able to dovetail with each other on that front and be able to create a useful video on our own channels, but with a little bit of footage spliced in from each other. Anyway, I'm about to be heading through a bit of a tunnel, so let's do this as a test for this iPhone 7 camera and see how good it is at illuminating my face while walking. And if you can see on that side of the wall of the tunnel are chunks of rock that have been glued to the side, so which means that this little path, when it gets to the warmer weather of summer, I can have a small backpack and pop my climbing shoes and chalk bag in, and even get in a bouldering session halfway along. Anyway, so that's the idea of the video, and the important factor as far as this video is concerned is I'm going to be using this video that I'm going to be doing the 1 mile an hour project with Ricky Kessler, and that's going to be the relaunch of my main channel, which has been untouched since June of last year. And let's see whether or not this relaunch will be able to get that channel moving in the right direction to be once again monetizable, as it was. That channel was monetizable in about, I think it was 2015. I was earning some money on that channel before the adpocalypse hit YouTube, and a whole lot of channels got demonetized because somebody else did something stupid in Japan. Anyway, I won't rant on too much about that. This video is already 9 minutes long, which is an improvement on last week's 3-minute video. Anyway, so that's the project that I've got coming up, the 1 mile an hour project. During this coming week, I'm going to be hosting the mastermind on how to outline blog posts. Plus, during this coming week, the house move saga is coming to an end, so which means that it'll be freeing up more time, so which means I'll be producing more blog posts and finishing the novella and starting the next one. With that said, have yourselves all a superb week. Let me know down below how you get progressing on your content projects, and we'll see each other next week Sunday, maybe even before then. Let's see how the week goes. I can see a few spots of rain on the screen, so time to shut the camera off and start running. See you next week.